Straightforward cave penetrations under ideal conditions. Basic cave certification assumes single tank diving in well-lit, easily navigated cave systems with minimal complexity and maximum safety margins. Orange Grove Sink presented challenges far beyond the scope of basic cave training. The cave system featured complex passages, multiple route options and conditions that could deteriorate rapidly when sediment got disturbed. The site demanded the advanced skills and experience that come only with extensive cave diving practice and higher levels of certification for divers with basic cave credentials. Orange Grove Sink represented territory they simply weren't prepared to handle safely. Debbie's experience level made the situation even more precarious. Despite her recent certification, she had logged only 10 cave dives total, adding to the risk factors. Debbie was diving with rental gear instead of the familiar equipment that experienced cave divers rely upon. Rental equipment means unfamiliar controls, different buoyancy characteristics and gear configurations that haven't been tested through repeated use. When the pair discussed their dive plans with their instructor and other experienced cave divers, the response was unanimous and urgent. Multiple experienced voices warned them that they were not ready for Orange Grove Sink. The warnings came from divers who had seen accidents happen. It's despite these clear warnings from knowledgeable sources, the pair decided to proceed with their dive plan. Their decision to ignore expert advice represented a critical failure in judgment that cave diving simply doesn't forgive. Their dive plan involved heading toward Challenge Sink, another cave feature accessible through Orange Grove Sink's underwater passages. However, they agreed to turn back if silting occurred. The plan showed some safety awareness, but it also revealed their limited understanding of cave diving realities. Another critical element of their dive plan revealed additional poor judgment. They knew that Debbie's primary light would not last for the duration of their planned dive. To address this known deficiency, they brought a UK 1200 backup light to use when Debbie's primary light failed. However, this plan meant they would be conducting a light exchange in an underwater cave environment, a procedure that requires careful coordination and can create dangerous situations for inexperienced divers. Light exchanges should be practice procedures, not improvised solutions to inadequate planning. The pair entered Orange Grove Sink and began their penetration into the cave system. The initial portion of their dive proceeded according to plan. As they followed the main guideline deeper into the underwater passages, they proceeded past the halfway point of their planned route, a significant penetration into the cave system that placed them far from the safety of open water. At this distance from the entrance, any emergency would require substantial time and distance to resolve, while their air supplies would be partially consumed from the inbound journey. As predicted by their dive plan, silting began to occur. The disturbance of sediment in cave passages can happen from diver movement equipment, contact with cave walls or changes in water flow. Once stirred up, fine sediment can remain suspended in the water column for extended periods, reducing visibility and making navigation extremely challenging.